Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Mensa. Out wide right, it's Pringle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Here's Mensa to throw. Got him.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Second down, going to throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Moves the pocket. It's Sayin. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. The run inside. It's Jackson. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Gets away from one, finds room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Say it. Oh, pressure's coming. Quickly to the tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Trying the run, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Here we go. Ready. Go. From the gun, it's Jackson. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got 4th down.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Right side, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Quick give. It's Jackson. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. Pass it. And into the end zone. Touchdown! Buckeye! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs, it's Pringle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Mensah. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Canes moving quickly to the line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Delay to the back. It's Pringle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Rush is on, and down he goes.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Moving out to the right. Makes a connection. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's Mensah to throw. Left side, it's Vaughn. Touchdown, Hurricanes! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game, and finally something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Defense not showing press coverage. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Play fake, Julian Sayin. Working the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Sayin. Rolls right. Release to the back. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm. Nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Throwing, Mensah. Still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Back to pass on second down. This time he's got it. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Wingo. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
It's Johnson. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. Complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Mensah, rush right in his face. Got his man downfield. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hits inside, it's Hill. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Dante Moore. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Fires downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. First down and more. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game.
Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense picks it up.
And then sometimes you'll see that with these quarterbacks. They like to run the football, but they don't get hit in practice. So they're not always used to carrying the football and taking hits. Down the field, he made a nice play, but then got hit, gave the football up. That's a big turnover for this defense, and really nice hustle downfield coming to fall on the football.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Manning. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Manning. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Left side, it's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Throwing Manning. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
To the air, it's Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Hart's going to spin it again. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Arch madness. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Throwing more. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll move the tight end. Moore. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Again, it's Moore. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's Moore to throw. Look out! Nice way to knock that one down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
In the gun on third down, Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop.
And, man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on fourth down. Third down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the second time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Arts to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
This one's complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them?
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. All by himself down the middle. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Manning to throw. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd and long here. Back to pass, it's Manning. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. inside. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I would love to tell you he should have gotten the first down and slid or got down, but that's not what running backs do. They're trying to get extra plays, and I know he had the first down, but he's thinking touchdown. That little bit of extra effort, you could tell, forced the turnover, forced the fumble, defense recovers.
Back's got it on the screen. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Dante Moore. They're all over him. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick tempo, no-huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Manning. Quick completion on the out. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out wide left, it's Coleman. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks away on the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing more. Escapes the pressure going right. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Unleashes one. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 25. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Wide right, it's Wingo. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's changing the play. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. It's complete. At the 45, on his way. All out of space. Touchdown, Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Right side, it's Coleman. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
Arch is going to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
He's going to take off inside the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the...
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorn. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off.
He'll take the deep shot. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. That's going to be a safety, and you want to talk about screwing up a turnover. He just did.
Oh, and those are one of those plays where you just start scratching your head, and you're like, wait a minute, you're going the wrong way. It was a nice interception, but can tell lost his bearings, lost his compass, lost his mind, whatever he lost, and he goes the wrong way. I promise you, all week that will be shown in the defensive meeting rooms, and they will be laughing and pointing and making fun of the young man for going the wrong direction.
On the ground, it's Hill. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Moore to throw.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. Run the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! Back and forth they go as these two high-powered attacks continue to flood the end zone. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, Manning. Fires to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. To the right, trying to make something happen. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Based on what we've seen, if you like offense, this is the game for you, and we've got a big 4th period waiting. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Throwing Manning. Keeping his eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Good timing on the quick out. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Turning it on. The 20.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Arch Madness. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff keeps working on that clock. At the 35, he's open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Dante Moore under pressure. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good. But milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.